Hi guys, today we're talking about a very exciting topic, and it is what is happening with the person that you are manifesting. Why are you manifesting them? When I am manifesting something that involves someone, a text, a call, a love interest, they typically tell me what was happening in their minds leading to that action, the call, the text, or they coming towards me. And when they don't tell me, then I just ask. There's a lot that we are going to cover today, but before I get into it, my name is Al. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're in need of coaching, go to the description box. The information is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. First of all, when you hear someone saying they are thinking what you're thinking, they are feeling what you're feeling, this is true for your convictions, for your beliefs, your assumptions, for everything that you believe to be true. It is important to know that because big part of manifestation is inner work. It is questioning these beliefs, these assumptions, these stories, these convictions, and choosing new ones that are more in alignment with what you want to experience. Some people anxious affirm, and what I mean with that is that they are saying their affirmations, they are saying these new stories like they are thinking about me, they are about to call me, they are calling me today, they can't stop thinking about me, whatever. But they are feeling anxious about the things that they are saying. And instead of going within and dealing with it, no, they decide to just go and affirm. But they don't understand that you are feeling that way because the story within is a different one. It may be, oh, they forgot me, they don't care about me, I'm not good enough for that, they will find someone else, stuff like that, okay? So the way that you are feeling, the conviction that you have within is in contrast with the new story that you are saying. And the real thing that you are manifesting here is how you feel. It's not what you are saying. So that's why it's so important for us to deal with what is happening within. Don't ignore that. Don't suppress those things. Last week, someone told me a very interesting story about buffaloes. And it was how they hate storms, but every time that a storm is coming up, they run towards it. And one would say, but why? If they hate storms, why wouldn't they run the other direction? But through evolution, they have realized that if they run against the storm, they are going to be caught up in it for the longer time. While running towards the storm, it's a much shorter time that they are going to be in it. And it's the same thing with our problems. If you are running from them, they are going to be there for a longer time. So just pretending that they are not there, that you telling the new story is going to change anything, this is going to keep you in that situation for a longer time because there are beliefs within you that are creating the way that you feel and the circumstances that you are dealing with. Have you ever asked yourself why we desire things? In my opinion, we desire things because this drives us towards change. This keeps us consistent in what we want and focused. Our brain is the organ in our body that consumes the most energy. So it doesn't like change because rewiring the brain circuits means consuming a lot of energy. There's a lot of new pathways that have to be created and connected, and it takes a lot. So it doesn't like that. But when we have a treat, when we have something that we want more, then we want to stay the same, then we stay consistent, then we stay focused, then we align our choices with where we want to be. And in my opinion, what we actually want to change is how we feel about ourselves and our lives. But instead of seeing this as, okay, then I need to do some inner work, we project onto people because it's easier to think, oh, they can make me feel better. They can raise my value. They can then validate me that I am the person that I want to be. It's easier to do that than actually face our pain, our hurt, our story that led us to think that we are less, that we are not worth it, that we are not good enough. If we don't change that, then we get into relationships and at the same time we give people a new job. Your job is to make me feel happy, is to make me feel loved, is to make me feel good enough. This is not gonna work. That change has to come from within. You have to realize who you are and you have to decide who you are. And then as a result of that, people are going to reflect it back to you. When I am manifesting an old friend to contact me and I am affirming, they are thinking about me, they are thinking about the good times that we had together, they are missing me, yada, yada, yada. So when I hear from them, they tell me exactly that. They say, oh, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about that day that we had so much fun. How are you doing? Blah, blah. It's nice to experience that. But I am experiencing that because I know that they cherish me. I know that we have something special. With a love interest, it's not that different. Because energetically everything's the same. It may feel different though, because you're putting them on a pedestal, because you have forgotten who you are, because you feel intimidated by your circumstances, or all of the above. That's why self-concept is so important, because when you raise your value, you take people off the pedestal. You don't feel intimidated by your circumstances, and you start believing that, yeah, they can choose me, they can miss me, they can be thinking about me, because you know that your value isn't something that they can ignore or give up on. When you change your mindset about yourself, about the stories that you have been carrying with you, and you start thinking, yeah, they realize that they messed up. They realize that they will never find someone like me. They miss me, they think about me, they can't stop thinking about our good times. They are there trying to find ways to come back to me, to show to me that they have changed, or they are leveling up, working on themselves so that they can be the best partner for me. I don't know. There are so many things that people desire, but whatever you desire, when you start thinking that way, when you start thinking like, I am good enough to have that experience, I am good enough for people to show up that way, then you can be certain that this is exactly what is happening on the other side. When you say your affirmations with confidence, because you know that you deserve it, because you know that you are not someone that people can ignore, that people can give up on, then this is what you're going to experience. This is what is happening with them. This is how they are thinking. This is how they are changing. We are not talking about a wish or a thought like, I hope they're going to feel that way. We are talking about who you are. And when you change that sense of who you are, then they will see that new you too. They can't be the same person. They can't continue reacting the same way. That's how the universe happens, okay? You see your own convictions reflected on other people. So when you change that sense of who you are, your sense of your value, they will reflect that back to you. And when you say, they will never find someone like me, they know. When you say, I am someone people can't ignore, people can't forget, they know. They will always reflect that. But you have to be that change first, okay? You got this. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to talk soon. Bye-bye.